So we're going to get this build done. We're going to attempt to build this and drill it out. I'm going to speed it up for you. I'm going to have this done, and I'm going to use these bolts. I was going to wait for another type of bolts, but I decided not to, and just use these to get these up and running. What I will do, I'll show you here. I've got these old tent set up that I used to use to set up the other one. Oh, my other little chicken mates. I had the other set up before, as I was saying, that I would use to not let my GPUs overheat. So I might develop and figure out a way to use these to build another thing. I've also got the other shed. So I'm going to quickly take you over to the other shed and show you what I got going on there. So as you can hear, I've got an ASIC miner here. I had it burn out on me in the past, as you can see all these burnt wires. What I had to do is I had to scrape it and get the and sit there, and I had to pull each individual back and use a different power supply. For some reason, the air main power supply I was using wouldn't work that well, but I just converted it and used the server power supply. I haven't had an issue. It hasn't burned out. The cords have been great the whole period of time. So that's been really good, and I haven't had an issue. The only thing I did have to do, I had to drop it down to a lower power mode due to being Australia, how hot it gets here. But yeah, other than that, that's it. As I was saying, we'll transition across and I will show you what I've got going on for the other shed that I was explaining. This is me little gym that I do some training in sometimes. Anyway, so I'll show you in here. As you can see, it's not too pretty. I haven't really done much in here. Probably the lighting would be really bad. Give me a second. Might be a little bit better. But as you can see, it's, you know, it needs a lot of work. I strung up a pole there. See that pole? What I'm thinking, I could just hang them like that, because I'm a little bit worried about it leaking and stuff. So if I leave that board on top, because you can see there it's slightly leaked. So what I'm thinking is maybe putting my older cards in here, like the 58s, 5080s, and I reckon then that will work a bit better, because I can just leave them in here, because I'm running out of power as my missus goes to use the microwave, or she goes to use the microwave or anything in that manner, and it shorts the power out. So I don't think she's too happy with that. It's the same, we've got to run an extension cord, but to use the frying pan or whatever. So I'll be working on that. I think we'll show you that as I'm transitioning across. As I'm doing that, I've got a couple of problems with 3 of the cards. I'm going to grab them 3 cards and I'll figure out what they are, and I'll swap them with the rig that's on top, so I've got cards that run more efficiently, because there's 3 of them that overheat. And by looking at that area, as you have a look, it's a lot smaller, so I think it might get a little bit hotter. I might have to think about airflow at a later date. But let's leave that for a later problem. Please subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know if there's any content you would like, and we'll see you next time.